Hi there. I want to take this opportunity to explain Macri's philosophy regarding financial planning. We are a little bit different from most providers out there in that we believe that the relationship between advisor and client, or planner and client, should not be based on whether or not a product is implemented, on which commissions are based to fund the time spent on the advice given during that process, because we fundamentally believe that not every financial problem or the value added by a financial planner results in a product being implemented. Now, the problem with having a relationship where all the advice is funded by product implementations is that it creates a conflict of interest, in that the advisor and the client are not always pulling in the same direction to get to the same place. Let me give you an example. It is the same difference in the medical industry between consultations with your GP or your doctor and buying your medicine from the pharmacist. The doctor is paid for his time and knowledge, diagnosing and giving advice. And sometimes that advice might just be an exercise regime, an eating plan, staying at home, in bed, getting rest, and not necessarily always involve having to get medicine. There are often circumstances where medicine will be necessary, and you will then go and take that script and you will implement that recommendation with a pharmacist. And you will buy the medicine, and the pharmacist's job is to make sure that your combination of medicines do not interact badly, that they work well, and to make you aware of alternatives within that medicine class that can be used, such as clones or generics, and the cost differences. The financial industry is exactly the same. Often advice is around budgeting, how to get married, how to plan for your retirement, how to plan for your children's education, managing your credit, putting a credit management plan or debt reduction plan in place. These are often things where no product is involved, but often there is a product involved. And we believe that you should have the freedom to be able to separate the two, to make sure that your financial advisor is focused on your need to get you where you need to go. What does that mean in practice? It's very nice to talk about these things, but how is the difference between advice and product implementation actually segregated in the industry? Well, the way Macri does it is we charge a fee for the advice-based services. And then if there is any kind of product implementation and there is a fee related to that, we would be happy to reconcile the cost of those two if they are related activities. But we do not believe that commission should be driving the advice given. The second very important thing that Macri believes in is a consistent, ongoing, long-term relationship with our clients. We like to think of it as implementing lifestyle financial planning. Have you ever heard people complain about they saw their advisor when he sold them the product, and for the next 20 or 15 years they never saw him again? Now, we don't want to be those guys. But consistently looking after a client's affairs and managing them along the journey to reaching their goals does take time, effort, and knowledge and resources on the part of the planner. So Macri offers a retainer relationship or a service level agreement. It is a contract that we sign with you, where we tell you exactly what we will do throughout a year for you on a regular recurring basis. We charge a fee for that. We also stipulate that if there should be any product implementations, how those commissions will either then be deducted or reduced against the fees that you've paid for your advice already. So the intention is never for you to be paying for the same thing twice. Now, not everyone wants an ongoing coach-like relationship with their financial planner, and we understand that. What it does mean, though, if you continue being one of our clients and you do come in for advice-based services on an ad hoc, once-off basis, we will charge a fee for those services and apply the same reconciliation methodology if any products are involved. You have the choice to decide whether or not you are interested in becoming one of our retainer clients and working on the same basis of an ongoing coach-like relationship, or if you just want to continue being a normal Macri client, and when you need our help, coming in and asking for us to help you and paying the fees that we charge for those services, the same way that your lawyer will bill you for when you come to him for advice and work that needs to be done as and when you need it. Now, If you do not like the idea of either our retainer agreement, our service level ongoing arrangement, or being a fee-paying client on an as and when basis, then your alternative is to go and find an advisor that works on the traditional product-funded advice method that the industry has been working on for many years. We unfortunately do not offer that service, so what we can do is we can either refer you to someone, of which we have a list of available product providers, or you are welcome to go and find that person yourself. If you have any queries, please contact us. We'd be more than happy to have a conversation around this and explain further.